My name is Christoph Schommer. I'm a professor here in Luxembourg since 2003. Before that time, I was working for IBM in different places and in different projects. So since 2003, I'm mainly involved in teaching, education, in research, in knowledge transfer. So, and my specialties or my fields of interests are applications of machine learning, natural language processing, data mining. I see artificial intelligence, and that's the overall, let's say, discipline as a channel for many colleagues of different disciplines, and this makes research very beautiful. I'm working in the field of AI since almost 25 years, maybe 30 years. I started in Saarbrücken and the German Center for Artificial Intelligence, and later on my dissertation project was also about data mining and applied analytics. So I find it very fascinating and to apply cognitive behavior of humans and to use this simulated cognition for the masses of data that we currently have. I also see it as very important that ethical issues must be addressed. My opinion is that AI as such has a great economic factor, but on the other side, we should not forget that as long as it works, everything is fine and it's very beautiful. But if something fails, then we need to have an answer like, what about privacy? What about ethical issues and so on? And this should not be forgotten. We had a strong hype in the 90s, in the beginning of the century. There was AI very much to the forefront, and many people believed in it, and many people said, okay, this is the ultima ratio, and this is where we would like to go. And then afterwards, there was some kind of disappointment, let's say, even because of the appearance of the data masses. So that means there was already something, a hype for industry and for many people. And but now it's recoming. It has, let's say, come again. There was a comeback of AI. And nowadays I see there are two main directions. And the one direction is the old conservative understanding of artificial intelligence, namely the simulation of cognitive abilities of humans, like smelling, like feeling, like speaking, like thinking, like representation of knowledge, like object recognition. So these are the traditional fields, and this is the one side. The other side is mainly machine learning and its application, the power of deep learning, and the application of deep learning, of course. And this raises lots of expectations, lots of challenges as well, but also problems like explainability issues or even trust and reliability. So, and I see these two directions as the main directions now for AI. So the traditional simulation aspect, cognition, and on the other side, data-intensive use of machine learning. For the data-related or data-related AI, of course, there are also lots of fears. This ranges from the job market over the understanding of the technique behind, and so on. And in this respect, I see it as very important to have a continuous education and to have a continuous knowledge transfer. Why is AI used? How is it used? And so on. I think this is a demand to everyone keep keep informed. In both directions, there will be novelties and improvements and new points that will be researched on. And I mean, for the data intensive, for the industrial, let's say, side, I mean, we know industry. What is possible will be made, and there is one goal, namely make profit and be better than others, have other competitors. So and of course we have here to we should keep an eye on the progress. And was I mentioned, data privacy issues or even ethical aspects are very much should be very much to the forefront, and it should be very much evaluated all the time, and also transparency of the solutions, the transparency of what is done. So and here. I'm very happy that UNESCO and many other institutions have written down reports claiming even transparency and even a fairness to everyone.